shorts.
Yeah, I refuse to wear pants.
All right, here we go, guys. Another Moto Stories with Unkie Phil and
Neighbor Phil.
So this is fucking fantastic. Steve buys a house and it comes with its very own Phil.
That's right.
And everybody should have a neighbor named Phil. My neighbor loves his neighbor named Phil because I plow their driveway. I take, I'm just a good neighbor, right?
We do the same thing out here. We look out and we take care of our neighbors. I help Steve with his driveway and help him with anything that he needs since he came from the city and is now out here in this gorgeous countryside.
You're going to countrify him.
Oh, we're definitely going to countrify him.
I love that. That is so cool. We come out here and we're riding things in the snow and having a good time. And he shows up and he didn't dress up for this event.
No. Definitely.
Yeah, those are his winter sketchers.
I refuse to wear pants. I wear work pants for 14 hours a day, so I refuse to
You're
do
just
that.
nailing it, man.
Yeah, it doesn't matter the temperature.
And he rocked over here in his quad and his ATV, and he's offered us lumber that actually burns because Steve bought some of this asbestos wood.
Well, out here, they saw him coming. They're like, oh, there's a city folk right there, so we'll give him that wet stuff. So,
I noticed that one board, like literally one chunk of wood, was 38 pounds. I figured there was a lot of water content in it.
Yeah, and it's probably pine, too.
Yeah.
So they saw him coming.
Yeah, they sold him, $12 worth of pine for a couple $100. Welcome to the neighborhood, Steve. Well done, man. So you brought us some wood that burns. Now, how long has your family been out here on this piece of property?
They moved out here in 1999, which happened to be the year I graduated. As soon as I graduated, after my graduation party, they turned to us and said, "We're moving. Don't come back to this house." So we weren't notified of where the place was till about 6 months into me going to college down at Ohio State.
They probably wanted there to be a guaranteed cooling off period.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've been out here since 1999, and we're definitely going to have to break Steve in. First thing I told him is you can't buy cheap gear out here.
Right.
You can't have. Whoa, there we go. That's nice.
Man, that was 4 or 5 ounces of wolf juice, real quick.
So we're gonna break him in. First thing I told him is you can't buy a cheap lawnmower out here, especially when you have acreage.
No, he got a good one.
Oh yes, he did.
Oh my God.
Oh
so, yeah, he got a zero turn that is made out of tank armor.
Oh yeah, our neighbor 2 houses down, he went and bought the commercial Toro.
Yep.
It lasted about 6 months, and we've welded it and fixed it numerous times for him.
You definitely told me what I needed to buy.
Yeah.
What to look for,
Yeah.
and I did.
And you got the right equipment.
Yeah.
You got the right equipment because my whole thing is where we live. My whole goal is to have less mowable space. So I keep adding concrete.
Yeah, out here concrete.
You can't do that.
No, you can't do that out here. Concrete gets very expensive.
Yeah, I'm sure it does real quick out here. So it is a John. I'm telling you, man. I got level, like literally first degree burns on the right side of my face. And he just thinks it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Right? It just does.
When you go home, they're going to ask what happened when you're bald on this side.
And I like the fact I'm sitting on my Nomex jacket. Not wearing my Nomex jacket. Yeah. I'm sitting on my Nomex jacket. Stop that. Jesus Christ. Man.
The things that happen in the country.
I know, and this is the problem. And he doesn't even have enough liquor. At this point, he's just on beer. When the liquor gets in him, he gets way worse. And then the singing starts.
Oh, so, I'm totally all good for the singing.
Yeah, it's all good. So what do you think about the idea of Steve and these idiots? You keep meeting more of us.
Yes, I do.
So you're saying that it'd be okay if we came out and did dumb stuff out here?
Oh, absolutely.
Rifles, pistols,
it doesn't matter out here. Out here, this is where we come to get away from the city folks.
It's perfect.
And this is perfect area to do kind of whatever you want, and just have fun with it. That's what having property's for.
With the blessing of your neighbors, I could have moved next to a guy that's like, God, you suck.
Yeah.
Well, when you look at a house and your neighbor's shooting a groundhog,
yeah,
you know you're in the right place.
We actually thought, when he told us the story, I thought for sure that was a smart move on your part to make sure you didn't get some pansy moving in next to you to be like, okay, well, I'm the welcome wagon. I'm going to go out in the backyard and fire off some rounds. And then if these people aren't our kinds of neighbors, then they won't buy the house.
Right.
Good strategy.
It worked. I mean, I got the groundhog. They tear up a lot here. I got the groundhog. He's probably somewhere in the woods rotting away right now, but that or a coyote got him.
Right.
But yeah, it's kind of you got to let people know what you're getting into when you
and
move
that's
out
a
here.
smart thing. Is there's the idea of you don't want to have your that idea of the first impression being a lasting impression.
Right.
Why not start the game right off and just be like, this is going to happen.
Oh yeah.
As opposed to having somebody move in and 6 months later when you're having a shoot nanny in your backyard.
Yeah, and the best part is if they do call the sheriff, I actually know all the sheriffs.
Right.
So when they show up, they just say, "Hi Phil, how you
what's
doing?"
going on?
And have a good day, and they leave.
You could have a little questionnaire that says so what do you know about tannerite?
Oh, we know a lot about Tannerite.
If they
We
know,
could- yes,
all right,
yes,
exactly.
yes, we'll be blowing
right.
stuff up
Can you
on
tell us the difference between corn shine,
Oh, we're gonna go right to the moonshine.
Exactly. This is
so-
how you know you got a good neighbor.
Yeah, so the moonshine, you can brew it. It's anything that'll ferment and create
Absolutely.
alcohol and distilled. Here in the state, you're allowed to have, I believe it's up to 2 gallons for personal consumption.
Which is 1 gallon too much.
No. You need to have more because we're going to meet people like this that
That's
are going to want
exactly
to
right.
experience
Yeah.
it. So,
Yep.
so we'll be experimenting with some of the old corn liquor.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you, the shine runs in my family a little bit. So
Yes, it
maybe
does.
I'm a
Yeah.
Pennsylvania corn versus.
Yeah, there could be a shine off.
Yeah, we may have to do that. So we'll be the
the
judge.
shine off. I could see the bodies floating in this little pond.
No, when we do the floating bar,
The
that's
floating
when
bar is
that's when
another
we do
good.
that,
That's a
so.
good mission for us too.
Along with the music stage. that
You know,
Steve
you were
has
talking
planned.
about building a floating bar, but there are cheap pontoon boats. This is the land of cheap pontoon boats.
You just look in people's backyards. out here. I
Exactly.
mean, we're full of campers, and I'm sure if you go down the road there, you'll find there is actually a house down there that actually does have a jet ski that sits in their pond during the summertime.
See?
I've already been
Perfect.
looking at jet skis and thinking, we can do a big circle in there.
You are just
The ideas and the creativity that flow when you're out in an area like this
Right.
are great.
And that's the idea. I'm
Yeah,
really
that's-
looking forward to it. Phil, I can't tell you how nice it was for you to pop in and
well, it was
and have a
nice
sit
meeting you
with us.
guys.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys are around, and we're definitely gonna have a lot of fun out here.
Yeah, I think the quality of the neighborhood just dropped a lot.
Yeah.
The resale value.
Property
Yeah.
values are already down. Sorry,
Exactly.
Steve.
Yeah, that's
not
it.
leaving.
I'm glad you bought high. I'm glad you came in at the high point. Yeah, that's it. So that's it. So when you're ready to sell low, I'm here for you.
I'm not selling.
That's good. I'm not selling. No, I can just see this is just all going to be acres and acres of weed
And mud.
and mud and mud. He'll be a mud farmer. That's cool. Well, thanks a lot, Phil.
Hey, thanks for having me.
As we say on Moto Stories, what do we always say? Is we say
Donate
ride-
money.
Oh yeah, donate money.
Donate money?
No, we always say ride fast and take chances.
Ride fast, take chances,
Perfect.
and donate money to Steve.
Donate
He's
money.
gonna
That's
need
right.
it.
Patreon's Oh God, damn it! Jesus Christ! All right, before I become a burn victim, bring me some aloe and hit the red button. Hit the red button.